Hi there, everyone. This is Tina, and this is your message of the day. And this comes to you on the day of Monday, March the 4th, 2024. Now, take a moment to just enjoy silence. You might be like, why do I have to enjoy silence when I'm going into a day that's full of activity, that I have things to do? I have this one to take care of and that one to finish off their tasks. Maybe you're a mom. Maybe you're in the middle of tasks at work and you've stepped into a workspace, a workplace, a job, and you're wondering what this silence is supposed to do for you. It's just reminding you of your breath. Are you just drawing in your breath? Or are you actually enjoying your breath? So just take a moment to just close your eyes, just for a moment if you can, wherever you are. Just even maybe just look around for a moment at your desk space. Breathe in and breathe out. I'm sure that breath has brought new awareness to you. You feel different after that breath than before. What exactly happened? Nothing. You just remember that you're divine and that you're still connected to the light and what is real. Do not take on momentary stress and concern and other people's opinions, voices, sound, stress, bills to be paid, backache. That is not your truth. Yes, it's real. It's here. You instead find a way to ask the angelic forces and the heavenly forces a way to heal that and to rise above that and to come back into more of expression of your divine self. That's what the divine ones really want for you this day. That all these changes are happening, these momentous changes are happening on the planet, and you are still feeling limited, slacking off, giving up, tired, resentful. That is not your truth. Wherever emotions even come up this day, dear one, that you don't want to, you can say even acknowledge anymore. That why do I even have these emotions? Can I just throw them into some trash can and they will never come back to me again? Negativity cannot be helped because it's kind of a balancing of the spheres of life. What you can do is what you decide to then do with that negativity in terms of using it as a source of learning or using it as a source of giving up and taking on more of that. Which form feels better to you? Just take your two hands out even for a moment if you can, your palms. One is negative and cold, and one is warm and full of light and love and hope. I'm sure you like the one that's full of hope and light. Then you're like, what is that negativity doing there? But you have two hands, so it's balancing that out in some way. Just find the balance. What is it that the divine ones want you to have and know? But bitterness, repetitive bitterness, anger, and lashing out at others through anger is not your expression. So find your divine expression this day. Ask the divine ones. Okay, all this beautiful talk, how do I exactly behave in a day where I'm just expressing more of myself as I'm supposed to be? Because this day, more and more of your conscious self will want just peace in the moment. You don't want to know about all the laws of the universe. You don't want to know about the Akashic spaces. That is why even if you see the card of the day, it's very, very simple. It's not asking you to remember the name of the angel. It's not asking you to remember an archangel's name or their symbol or what you do with them. Just ask to feel at peace, relaxed, present, ready, receptive, excited, and wanting to step into this day. Then, yes, now I know why I'm still here, what I'm supposed to be doing. Because some of the more sensitive people will be taking so much of, you can say, this movement of the planet on, that they don't even know what name to give it, and they don't know what to do with it. Is it feeling? Is it thought? Is it meditation? Is it prayer? What is it that I'm supposed to do? That's a question you can ask. What is it, angels, that you really just want me to know right now? I don't even want to know my soul purpose, my soul journey, what I'm supposed to be doing in that Akashic space. What am I doing right here and right now? Just help me just feel at peace. Light, love, peace, mind, body, spirit. Move that around as you want to. And if you see the image of the day, look at that angelic being for a moment. Give her, him, whatever name you want to. Though it's more of a feminine being, there's more of, you can say, feminine energy pouring down upon the planet this day. She's just holding the feather so gently over you. Now you might say, how do I recognize a feather? And I'm not standing near birds now, and what kind of signs will the angels give me? They'll give you something that you can recognize. Maybe your pen falls off into your hand for a moment. Maybe a certain song comes on the radio that gives you literally the lyrics that you were looking for. Maybe a book opens to a page that has the answers, like almost as if an oracle card was read for you. You just ask the angels for whatever help you want, but keep on asking. Remember the one law about the angels that they just want you to remember. Ask in mind and receive in tangible reality. Why did I take time for that? Because I want you to just absorb it. Don't evaluate this day how you receive it. Just trust that you've received it. Whether it's through visual, whether it's through feeling, whether it's through hearing, or just a thought just pops up from nowhere. All your intuition is just screaming, you can say almost, for attention, for you to trust, for you to be in a state of peace, peaceful, graceful, receiving and understanding and growing and learning at your own pace. That's another thing you can also think about this day. How do you compare yourself to other people? And think that, oh, I should be that far ahead, or I should know that, or I should be this way. This I should, that also. Blessed angel here with me this day, for this day. Help me enjoy my body and help me enjoy being myself, just as I am right now. What is it that I need to know? Again, don't go too far into the future. See, she has the wings also up, with part of the golden fire pouring through very gently. Again, to just help you rise. It's like you're washing yourself off in the sun, angelic sun, in a different way. The sun, yes, comes out, but we often just think of it as just, some scientific, tangible fire ball in the sky. That's it. That's giving us light. So ask for a different way to approach the day even. That's another sign you can ask for. You want change, basically. Not to feel frustrated anymore. Not to fear. This worry, that worry, the tangible reality needs to change, angels. And I don't care about this prayer and that prayer. I want my foot to feel fine now. Ask for instantaneous changes. And ask for signs connected to those. It's not some magical ball that will just pop up in front of you. But what you need practically needs to change, right? That change will come. That action step will come. You can say approach towards that action step will also come. if you don't even know what to do? You're just so confused right now. Sign, this, that, I don't know any of that. Keep on looking at this image for as long as you need to, without a single thought. You don't even know what to ask for, maybe. You're just sitting there saying, I don't even know what I'm supposed to change and how I'm supposed to invite this great peace into my life. What do I do? Now, if you see her one hand is up, say, okay, I choose to lift my hand up, and you tell me how I lift my whole self up, all of my thoughts, my body. How can I remain healthy? Maybe your diet is off, your sleep is off, you have a cold or a cough or something. Fine, acknowledge that. That doesn't make you less spiritual, it makes you real. You're being honest and using your body as the instrument it's supposed to be. But you don't have to make that body unhealthy or stop the light from coming through, to be defensive. So if you find that coming up, ask for protection, a feeling of security and safety. But do not go into negativity. Wherever negativity comes up, ask, why is it coming up? What is it that I'm supposed to do with this? Does it serve any purpose? And if it doesn't, please release it. Help me release it and show me the sign for that. It doesn't work for you anymore, that's fine. And these wings, you don't have to lift your wings up or create wings of your own. Ask her to absorb them into her wings of change. After all, she's bringing you the signs, presenting, you can say, the language or the Akashic spaces into your own language. Yeah, I don't understand all of these words. I haven't even read a single book about angels. Fine. What you do understand, as mantra, as prayers, as foundation, what you've come from, the traditions you're used to, the language you're used to, that's fine. Make it real for you. And ask to have this feather, the feather of guidance in a way, in some form, guiding you. So you feel as if something is brushing against your shoulder or your ears, and this is the angelic forces saying, good morning or good evening, I'm here. A sense of safety, affection, being cared for. Of course you'll listen then. All those defense mechanisms will immediately blow away, change. And now you might say, why is she wearing this huge robe? And also that also cut off in different spaces with golden, what seems to be spirals of light. That's your day, dear one. You can consider the top as your morning. If you're starting the day, if you're ending the day, then this is where you found this message right now. And these different spirals are just helping you feel safe and secure and find those signs and ways to connect with the divine as you need to. That's why that is shining on her arm and very close to her solar plexus to feel safe, powerful, protected. It's already happening, and the bottom is just telling you that you are then going forward just as you need to, gracefully, taking baby steps forward, but you are going forward into changes as you seek to bring them. No great epiphany again has to happen, no great miracle has to happen. And if you say, aren't the angels for miracles? Sometimes we start to define miracles as what they should be. Just what makes you happy right now. Think of it that way. You've already created a miracle. You found this message. You trusted this message. You noticed the signs. And look at the huge amount of ideas they give you as how you can find the signs for yourself. So you can keep on going back to this message. I don't remember what the signs are supposed to be. Help your heart recognize it in some way, or your mind. or your chakra points, a symbol that you're very, very fond of, a song, you'll know it immediately. You'll recognize it, and then it'll only get better because it's like an adventure you'll start for yourself, and you'll be excited. I want to receive more signs. Keep on saying that. I want to receive more signs about what? Whatever. Your whole day is covered now in heavenly, angelic signs. Of course you'll have faith. Of course you'll trust, and you'll go forward. You'll want to heal. You'll want to change. You don't want to feel miserable. And you don't want to continue with anger or pain of any kind, right? You'll go forward. That's assured. Look at her. She's looking down at you. She's tireless. You can keep on calling upon her. Even if you don't have a single digit, you can say, or alphabet for her name. That's okay. This is not some professional evaluation session going on here. It's you connecting with your own higher self and finding out how precious you really are to the angelic forces. And they will never, ever hesitate to tell you that, how lovable you are, how wonderful you are, how precious and unique you are. And that is why even her hair is golden, and the left is helping you, again, remove all those patterns that you keep on carrying with yourself. Baggage, the karmic baggage that never seems to leave. You're tired. You want to release that finally. Release that past. And the future, you will lift up to it easily and effortlessly, because if you see, there's hardly any golden rays in that. And you might say, isn't that where I need help? Where the obstacles are? Are you creating them? Or are you just rising through it and working through it and just seeing what you want to see and living that today, here and now? Of course, you want to live it here and now. You don't want it 20 years later. You want it here. You want to feel good today. That's why that orb above her is giving you the chance to immediately connect. It's saying it's the orb of life. You decide what you want or who you want through that orb of life to come through to you. The Master, the Divine Mother, the angelic force, the Akashic spaces, a sacred space for meditation, a sacred space for peace. You decide, be creative here. This is your time to get creative. That orb will take on the shape and take you to that realm of heaven that wants to connect with you and wants to be connected to you right now. The divine ones don't want to see you miserable and sad. They want to see you smiling and laughing, enjoying, expressing, all of that. That is why that sky behind her, it seems to be pessimistic, right? It's dark. It's not dark. It's asking you to start creating the landscape of your dreams. That's why it's come as a daytime message. You might wonder, why is it dark for day? You make this day, you fill this day, and fill it up the way you want to fill it up. And don't just sit there complaining or feeling limited or feeling a sense of lack. Do not go into that, you can say, ball of feeling like you failed somewhere and you're not going to get this and you're not going to get that. All of that, release it, release it, release it. That's why she's got that feather. That feather is, you might say it's supposed to be a sign. Am I not supposed to receive it? It's there to ask you to enhance your ability and enhance your trust and faith in receiving the sign. Sometimes we go off in that even. We're just so irritated that we go into just more of the negativity and forget to even acknowledge the sign as a sign or trust that it's a sign. Don't do that to yourself. So yes, trust. Just be like a child. Trust. Yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path and remind you that you're loved. You're never alone. See how peacefully she's doing this And continuously she's doing it. It will never stop. And why is the robe purple flame? Violet, right? Release all that is stuck, that just refuses to leave your life. Don't think about how and where it's supposed to go. Just surrender. Just let go and be at peace. And all of this violet flame is just molding itself then. You'll find reasons, find ways to make this day exactly what you hope each moment to be, each interaction to be. And what have you done? You've co-created with God, proven to yourself that you're capable. And yes, there's still hope. So much for you to enjoy and bring in and invite. It's not finished. Just because you had maybe one bad day, or one bad even year, you might say, but 20 bad years, the day you decide, or the moment you decide that you are heavenly and deserving, the divine ones will find a way to work it out for you. You just notice the signs they're sending and work with them. You will not go wrong, and you will not be left behind. And this comes to you very beautifully from the daily guidance from your angels by Doreen Virtue, the Oracle cards, and the superb way that this message is given to us, which we often forget, because sometimes it's the most simple messages that bypass us, right? This comes to us from and through the art, literally flowing through the art of Marcel Laure Anger, a superb artist who can be reached at capital L-O-R, capital A-N-G-E, capital A-R-T.com. So enjoy this day. Notice all the signs around you and keep on asking and keep on receiving and keep on moving along and enjoying. You've already succeeded in even choosing to hear this message. Of course, more will come to you. And this is Tina, signing off for now. Bye-bye.